Hey guys, what's up? I'm ESO of Content Critters, here to condense the latest RPG news so you don't have to. We're going to start with Assassin's Creed Valhalla's new progression system and mission structure, as well as the game's conflicting size details, followed by Wasteland 3's dev diary, which focuses on character creation and combat. And we'll end with Elder Scrolls Online's vampire scale line changes this update 26. So let's begin. More details about Assassin's Creed Valhalla's progression system, mission structure, as well as the game's actual size have been revealed as we wait for gameplay footage to be released. Ubisoft creative director Ashraf Ismail discusses changes in terms of progression, saying that the team aims to reduce the amount of grind necessary to level up your character. The reason to change this quote, big progression walls is for players to freely explore multiple countries without being held back by their character's level. With Valhalla, you will be able to explore locations you want and to finish the main story without having to grind out numerous side quests. Power is much more important than levels, and you gain this by further enhancing your skills and the unique gear you acquire, different from how it had been done back in Origins and Odyssey. In Odyssey, some players have complained of the slow experience points progression, which they've pointed out is due to the $10 XP booster giving a permanent 50% experience boost, thereby allowing you to progress faster in the game. As for the possibility of this existing in Valhalla, Ismail says that the team hasn't decided on monetization yet, saying that they want to, quote, earn every single penny that you're going to pay for Valhalla. Given the massive growth in Assassin's Creed Odyssey's microtransaction or player recurring spending, which includes DLC, season passes, boosters, and cosmetics, with up to 170% increase compared to Origins, there's a high chance that Ubisoft will follow through with this in the next game, leading to much higher profits.
Yes, we'll find someone cheap. It's been a very lean year for us. Money fight!
The question then becomes, will the changes in progression affect the absence or continued presence of the XP booster in Valhalla? If there will indeed be one, I hope that players will also be given the option to acquire it by accomplishing certain objectives in-game on top of just paying for it. Next, when it comes to the new mission structure, players will no longer move from one country to another without needing to go back like in Odyssey. Instead, a lot of quests will come from the settlement. Ismail details, the idea is we want you to start in the settlement and to go out into the world. In the settlement, you might receive some kind of information about what's happening out in the world, whether it's contracts or people that you've known in the past, or new opportunities that have arrived. Despite being an assassin Viking, battles won't always be the key to forging alliances, with diplomacy and negotiation coming into the picture. I like that we actually have reasons to go back to our settlement, since this provides meaning to places that we don't simply cross off once we're done with our respective quests. In terms of Valhalla's size, as I mentioned in a previous video, Ubisoft head of communications for the Middle East, Malik Tefaha, confirms on Twitter that Valhalla will not be the biggest game in the series. However, this has neither been confirmed nor denied by Ismail. He says that both Norway and England will be in the game and that the team isn't ready to divulge more details yet. To make matters more confusing, Ubisoft producer Julien Laferriere says that this will be a bit bigger than Odyssey, with the whole of England and parts of Norway present in-game. There are also secret worlds that contribute to the size, but this cannot be talked about just yet. Valhalla's multiple size reports are contradicting and confusing, especially to players who are concerned with how bloated Odyssey is. Some players haven't even finished the game even at 100 hours. My issue is Valhalla can be big, but the content it offers can be shorter, making the world feel empty with non-interactive buildings that are there simply for display. So guys, what do you think of this possible paid XP booster in Valhalla? Does the game size matter to you or not? Let me know down below. Next up, we're going to cover Wasteland 3's dev diary in terms of character creation and combat. When it comes to designing characters, Wasteland 3 has a lot to offer. But if you're new to the game like myself, there's a new character duo feature that allows you to choose from multiple pre-made builds. These characters have builds that complement one another while having their very own dialogue and banter. In Exile Entertainment, lead designer David Rogers says that his favorite duo is father-daughter William and Lee Tsing, where the daughter acts as the translator while the father responds in grunts. This adds to Wasteland 3's context as we get to know more about where certain characters come from, as well as their relationship with each other. This is quite similar to the pre-made characters available in the Divinity series, but we're not yet certain if they will also have deviating quest lines. If you prefer to create your own character, there's the Brawler, who is very good at standing against the toughest enemies in Wasteland 3. When your combo meter increases, your critical hit chance and damage both increase as a result. Suppose you put more points in intelligence, critical hit damage and chance will stack up to make enemies explode after multiple punches. There are also perks or quirks in Wasteland 3. Each perk has its own penalty. One example is giving your character the Death Wish perk, which doesn't allow you to wear armor. To make this choice alluring, however, you have 3 additional action points. Moreover, the new combat or team-based turn system is more exciting and tactical since your character's turns are bundled together similar to your enemies. Like Divinity, it's also essential to diversify your team in terms of specializing in different weapons and ammos to prevent scarcity. In one specific encounter against a giant Scorpatron, when your characters run out of ammo, they straight up run towards the enemy, making your chances of survival slim. Additionally, there's also the Kodiak, which is your vehicle to get around the harsh winters of Colorado. You can also modify it through customization by adding armor and weapons to aid you in battle. Pre-order of Wasteland 3 is now available on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. The game will be released on August 28. I'm probably going to use character duos in my first playthrough. How about you? Or will you be creating characters from scratch? Lastly, we have Elder Scrolls Online revamping the vampire skill line in the upcoming update 26. This skill line has not been changed since its release. Specifically, new updates will come to the Eviscerate and Blood Frenzy synergies. Eviscerate is a straightforward spammable that deals more damage based on your own missing health, while Blood Frenzy is a toggle ability that drains your own health in exchange for increased weapon and spell damage. There's also a new ultimate ability called Blood Scion, which enables your vampire character to transform into a monstrous beast. While in this state, you will have health, magicka, and stamina boosts, and you can even heal yourself while dealing damage. Who doesn't want to be bitten by a vampire at this point? If you'd like more in-depth information on the Blood Curse and Justice system, the link is in the description below. Are you still on Team Werewolf? Or will you be giving Team Vampire a shot after all these skill changes? So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know your answers to my questions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications when new videos come out. Take care, and I'll see you again this week. So that... my eyebrows just flip up and down.